sit in the car.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Lynx going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Well, fellas, I think it's fair to expect to see a lot of three-pointers here tonight.
Yeah, both of these teams aren't bashful when it comes to reining it in from downtown. And if you love watching games with a lot of three-pointers, well, this one's for you.
Well, we see this more and more in today's game. Whoever gets the edge and three-pointers made, I think that's who wins tonight.
Now, here's Parker. Fires the three. Fires for three. Shots good by Jefferson.
Well, there's the experience of Parker knowing where to send that pass.
Yes, sir. Starting the game off with a beautiful pass by Candace Parker for the Traceys to start off the game. Whole time from that angle, I can see the Lakers logo on top of the Jumbotron thing. I don't know why they don't change that to the Sparks. Everything else has changed to the Sparks. Like, why not just change that? Or have it interchangeable? Anyway, getting into the announcements. You have a couple days left to watch the Sparks versus Sun, Connecticut Sun game. Our first game against the Sun. First game against Alyssa Thomas and the other crew that's in the post. You feel me? Dewana Bonner and all. That's on Twitch right now. Go ahead and watch that. Another video that came out. The best game of the season. We had that come out right after the Twitch game. Or before, I think. Anyway, also we have the settings video. Yes, you heard me right. I finally did the settings video. I know there's so much happening as far as Madden 25 may be coming out soon. NCAA 25 is coming, or it's pretty much out. You feel me? NCAA is out. Madden's coming. Shit, even 2K25 is on its way. They already made the announcements with Vince Carter being on the gold, whatever, and they have a new era. I have no idea what that new era is. In my opinion, even though I feel like the logistics is a little too much, I'm going to be real with y'all, but y'all know me. In my opinion, I would love to have the 1970s NBA before the ABA merger, so like we could play with ABA teams too, so we could play with Flint Tropics or say, I don't know, the St. Louis Spirit. For people that follow the channel, the people that are subscribed, the people that know the content from the past couple years, you know the St. Louis Spirit have been prevalent on this channel. And honestly, some of the most watched games on this channel have to do with the St. Louis Spirit. I honestly feel like St. Louis needs a basketball team because I'm literally watching the fans and the interest in this team. Now, mind you, it was an all-time team, so there were people who represented St. Louis on the team, which might, you know, help out the lore of the St. Louis Spirit. You know, they had the first season, especially the first season, I had Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal, Larry Hughes, Darius Miles. Like, I had mad people from St. Louis. You feel me? Even, I forget who else too, but one of the people went to St. Louis, like the college. Like, there's mad St. Louis people in the St. Louis Spirit in that first season. So every time, I didn't even have to be playing them. If they had, like, I don't know, a Christmas game or a play-in or whatever the case may be, it could have been a Game 7 in their playoffs, a Easter game. I don't know, bro. It didn't really matter. Any game that had the St. Louis Spirit, people were on that shit, bro. I mean, compared to, like, all my other numbers. Like, let's say one video has like 25 views. I put out I forget who, Churchland Truckers versus St. Louis Spirit. I'll put that out, and that joint will have like 80, 90. And it's like, all right. We all know in the bigger scheme of things, that's not like a huge number. But if you're putting out videos at that point, because that was my first year, not saying that the fucking numbers changed at any point, but my first year, I'm dropping the joint, and it has 20 views, and then St. Louis comes, and there's like 80, 90, and then, you know, we're doing regular, then another St. Louis joint, and it's like 80, 90 to 100, and it's like, yo, y'all love St. Louis, bro. And you know what? It's not even just St. Louis either, because I've also noticed a lot of interest, even though it's already happening. I've also noticed a lot of interest in Seattle stuff. Even the Seattle Storm, to be honest with you. There's a game I had against the Seattle Storm in the WBA that people just love, but for the most part, Seattle Supersonics content, oh my god. People love that shit. People in Seattle love basketball, bro. I love how realistic this is. I'm just like, yeah, get the fuck off me. You know what I'm saying? We having like a real... I pushed her and everything, bro. And she copping pleas and shit. Like, come on, bro. Fucking minutes on the court. Stop playing with me. Yeah, anyway. And that's a rookie, too. So she, like, really backing down. Anyway, yeah, people in Seattle fucking love basketball, bro. They love that shit. St. Louis, I feel like, loves it, too. If we were looking for a more Eastern team, instead of like making the Memphis Grizzlies the East, which they are going to do once they have the Las Vegas and the Seattle team added, I feel like maybe, I don't know, if you were to add one more, even though it's kind of an uneven number, 33, I feel like St. Louis would be one of those places, bro. And honestly, if you really, really, really you want to expand, which there's a lot of basketball players, bro. Like, I don't necessarily see 4 new teams watering down the player pool, the talent pool. I know it seemed like it in the 90s when they did the Orlando Magic and the Heat, and then everything just kind of whatever. Then Michael Jordan kind of took over a little bit because people say it was watered down. Nowadays, I just don't see that, bro. Because everything is just so, there's not as many specialists. There's just so many people that are just well-rounded all around and just freaks of nature on the fucking court. Like Alex Sarr. I mean, Wembanyama, of course he's going to be the generational talent that comes every 10 to 12 years. But I don't know, if they added Baltimore, St. Louis, Seattle, and Las Vegas, I don't know, bro. That sounds like a good league to me. That's just me, though. That's just me. I don't know what Baltimore would be. And the first thought in my head would be the Baltimore Barons, but I don't know, for real.
Quarter of play, still a close game. The Sparks on top. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Alright, so I put out the settings video. The settings video is about tendencies in the players that a lot of people don't necessarily know what it's for, or, you know, just explained a little bit more in detail, just in case people aren't really familiar. Play types, what a play initiator even means. I mean, I'm sorry, I've seen a video and somebody tried to explain play initiator and it made me mad because you have no idea what the fuck play initiator is. And it just, I don't know, like, what? I don't understand where people are getting certain things. Maybe they haven't played 2K long enough to know where things come from, or just whatever the case may be. I don't know, bro, but it's just a little weird how people just have their certain interpretation of what and how things go in 2K. And I get that everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is based off trial and error. Like, You know what I mean? Like, this is the stuff I've been doing for decades, bro. Especially on this specific company game, 2K. Like, it's not like I was playing NBA Live up until like NBA Live 15 and switched over and shit. I stopped playing NBA Live in 2000.
Covered by Smith. Pass to Brown.
6. So yeah, there's that. But anyway,
Shot by Brown. No
yeah,
Personally,
fucking
I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points.
2K,
It makes you pay
the
on those
settings,
every time.
Collier.
they
By the Sparks.
combined last year
Usually they're 2 points
the
short.
My
DS
GM
is
and
just
the My
enough
League,
to bother her.
and a lot of people didn't play My GM. That was one of those
And the Lynx
modes
pushing it
that
up now.
was kind of
Ball
untouched
going up
because
court. Shots good by Smith.
you could get coins out of it. You could get VC,
Jefferson, right
but
side.
you weren't necessarily spending VC,
Clarendon.
so it wasn't
Pass to Talbot.
something
Here's
people
Jefferson.
figured
Left
was,
side Parker.
I don't know, a good mode or something. Like, I don't understand that either. Like,
Terrific job
a
defending
mode
the
that you
basket
don't
that
spend
time.
money on
It's
is a
not
bad
an easy
mode.
task stopping her when she's headed
You'd
to
rather
the
spend money on my
Didn't see
team
that
than
miss
play
coming.
my
She's
GM.
usually so good from that range.
Like, I don't know. But there
Now Jefferson.
were some issues with my GM, I will say, especially when it came to communicating
It's
and,
good. It's her second basket.
I don't know, repetitive cutscenes, stuff like
Scoring
that.
in this league is so difficult.
So I get
A
it,
player
but
like
I actually do
Parker
miss kind of the
thrives because
cutscenes. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be
when
real
it's
with you because
tough,
some of the cutscenes,
mentally, just so
as a
strong.
person who makes content now, I get it if you don't make content and it's like, why do I keep seeing this?
Collier.
But even my Instagram picture
And
is
that's 2 points
from one of the My GM
That's the third
cutscenes.
bucket in a row
And it's
from
just,
the
I don't
game.
know.
And I know nobody likes a traffic jam,
It's
but
like
this defense
playing my
needs to
player,
clog
but
those lanes
franchise.
in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam.
I liked it. I don't know. I'm just gonna say that I liked it, but basically I was already familiar with it. Is what I'm trying to like get to right here. I was already familiar with my GM, so when I, you know, obviously y'all see
Outside Miller.
when I went to Xbox Series X from Xbox One, you know, I realized, oh shit, they don't have the cutscenes, but they still have some of the stuff, so I'm still familiar with it. I can
Now
still
Uhas.
show y'all
Courtney Williams for 3.
how
And the
to
Lynx
Leading to a
set
score.
your stuff up,
Phenomenal ball movement.
even though this is a brand new Xbox for me. This is a brand new
outside.
game, and they combine this stuff. Now, what I will say though,
Pass to Stevens.
also as an announcement, is because my eras is just so
Here's Jefferson.
timeless, I guess.
Comes up empty, and she's
I
down
will be
5.
doing that instead of the all-time
Courtney
league,
Williams.
but
Yes, and
it's not gonna be.
It's over Miller. No good.
It's not gonna be
Again that time.
regular like how people do it. Like,
And they have certainly been looking
what I'm gonna do
They sure have.
is
Big
literally
defensive
get
playing control.
a draft class for every single year.
Outside
I'm
Williams.
downloading a draft class for
Back to
every
Miller.
year, and I'm gonna make sure
It's
that
hauled in by the Sparks.
basically all the generic people are gonna be undraftable, probably like overall 62,
Now here's Parker.
and I'm gonna put as many real people as I can and
Here's Jefferson.
have their
6 for 10 with
potential
that shot going
as
in.
real as I
That's
can
a good
also.
game
So I'm
for
gonna
a lot of
edit
players.
the most realistic draft class for each year and then put it in there
beatable.
and see what happens.
The Lynx with the lead.
And we're not gonna have these fucking like brown skin,
Outside Williams.
like Chad hair,
That's her 4th basket.
6'10".
Off to a good start.
How many times have we seen a
I don't know,
like that
bro.
with
Like just these
such a
weird
pretty pass?
generic people on the bench when you're celebrating a championship or a conference championship, whatever the case is. It just kills the immersion when
And here's Williams.
you have a cutscene or something and things are happening. You're showing the bench being happy, but there's just some like weird guy at the end of the bench that just doesn't make sense and he doesn't look like he's part of the time. I don't know, bro. It's weird. It's weird to me.
Shoots over Miller.
Also, 2K, this is just a random thought.
Up top, Hartley.
I'm a guy who loves shoes, right?
Jefferson outside.
I do the colorway shoes for every single person that I play against and every single person that I play with.
Out of bounds. It'll be
I
the
feel like
Sparks
for my
ball.
eras, you should have a plethora of shoes, just like for that time. So the 90s should have mad 90s shoes, and then the 2000s should have mad 2000s, and you should just go from there. And then like the regular would have regular. I feel like that would be hard as fuck. 80s, 70s, I don't care about.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Jefferson really making a difference here.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Pass to Brown for the lead. And that's collected by Kayla McBride.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have.
This game is going all the way down to the wire. I can already tell. We've already had games like this. We faced the Lynx, I want to say twice already. I think we faced them back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken. I know we faced the Aces back-to-back. Or at least we faced them within the same week. Maybe like a game apart.
Outside Williams.
But it's looking like it's one of them games. You feel me? And I might have to step up. Just out of Candace Parker, you know, just being her age, bro. Like, she's 37. What am I expecting? Am I expecting like 20 plus out of her every single game? I mean, she's doing what she can. Look, like, come on, bro. You feel me? Like, she's hitting the shots that she can. And she's definitely, you know, going in the paint, doing her thing. I can't fault her for what she's contributing to the team, especially at the age that she's at. Like, who's doing that?
Inside. Stevens grabs the board.
She's dunked. She's at an age where she can't even dunk no more, bro. Like,
Basket by Brown.
for real.
Good by Minnesota.
It's just more of a legacy thing. Shout out to Lexi Brown, bro. She's taken over a couple games. A couple games has been the Lexi Brown game. I haven't necessarily said it in the covers or nothing like that, in the thumbnails, but for the most part, there's been a couple games where it's just been the Lexi Brown game, straight up. You feel me? But yeah, Candace Parker, she's a mentor. She's a mentor, and I showed that in the settings video. I showed mentors. I showed training schedules, how you're supposed to do the training schedule, because, you know, the computer will leave you out to dry, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was trying to hit that 3 this whole time. But yeah, the computer will leave you. Shout out to the Get the Gab 2s, though. I got the lime green joints on, but anyway. Yeah, the computer will leave you out to dry, bro. As far as how your team trains and how tired your team will get, or any of that stuff. The computer does not give a flying F if your team is tired. And if you don't necessarily look at the game plan before every single game, like as far as the minutes, you're not going to notice that, one, your team is tired, and two, you're not going to notice, right? You're just not going to notice that, one, your team is tired, right? But two, the minutes are going to be adjusted. So if somebody has 20 minutes and they get tired, and they have 19, then they get more tired, then the next game they have 18. That's what happened to Clarendon. Alicia Clarendon. Like,
Getting it to her.
the more tired she is, the less minutes she has. And then it goes to the other people on the bench, like maybe Lexi Brown playing a little bit more point. Kia Nurse playing a little bit more point. Not necessarily mad at it, but that's just what it is. You feel me?
Nice work on the boards, paying off.
So yeah, just got subbed in. Back in the fourth. Still a close game. I already knew that was gonna happen though. Ooh, did not know that was gonna happen.
And here are the Lynx now.
It's weird. Maybe it's because I'm a point guard in the NBA, but the WNBA, I don't have as many turnovers. Turnovers aren't as prevalent in the WNBA compared to what I do in the NBA. But again, it could just be because I'm a point guard. It's Parker. I really don't want to lose this game, y'all. I'm so serious. Bro, Kayla McBride scares me. She scares the shit out of me, bro. Like, I think she had like damn near 30 points last game. Don't let me size it. Don't let me tell you, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
And the Lynx miss again. Now the Sparks with it.
It's hard to count how many.
What you mean?
With one of her shots going down.
Well, that's
man.
the reason this game is coming down to the wire in the first place. Touch from the field has been fantastic.
It seems like so much time is still on the clock, bro.
Clarendon covering.
There's so much to do as far as putting a nail in the coffin. I can't even believe that was a foul.
Deflected.
What is happening?
Here's Heidemann.
It's 4 minutes. Shit is getting very real, bro. We gotta get some stops in, for sure.
Not gonna go that time.
Something like that. I like that. I like that right there. Is that Hartley? Is that Hartley right there? Or Lexi Brown? I can't tell.
Pass to Clarendon.
Oh yeah, that's Hartley. Okay.
Parker up top.
So actually, I think it's Lexi Brown. All right, let me get that. Bang! Fuck is you talking about?
She loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
That's more than one possession now.
Here's Miller. She's
Not comfortable, but feeling good. We feeling nice. Let's do it.
Here's Miller from 13 feet down it.
Oh yeah, she loves getting looks like that from three-point
All right,
range.
man.
Just nobody near her.
Real out here, bro.
Here's Miller. She's covered by Brown.
We're just gonna have to get some stops in. We could be okay.
Miller from 13 feet down it.
Keyword.
Parker.
Stops.
Back to Clarendon. Outside Stevens. And there's the 3-second violation.
It's my third turnover in like 5 minutes in one quarter. And y'all saw the other quarters. Was I turning the ball over? No. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what kind of slump I'm in. I didn't want to foul her, but maybe I should have got a little closer. I don't know, bro. This is all getting kind of jumbled up and crazy. I'm just hoping Candace Parker can save me.
Here's Williams. Collier. Duhas. She's guarded by Stevens. And that one's good.
How did I know that little bump was going to get me out the way? I seen that play coming a mile of fucking way, bro. I swear I did. I just couldn't believe it. That's part of the problem, right? I be seeing stuff happening before it happens, but sometimes I just can't believe it. Cause sometimes I'll be thinking, I'll think like a computer is about to do some shit, and they're about to pass it to a specific person because they did it before. Now get in that position to kind of stop that from happening, and then they'll just pass it to somebody else, or they'll just wait and then wait until the other person's in a good position and then pass it. Like, they're gonna adapt, bro. They're just gonna adapt. Put it that way. Let's go. That's our first one of the fucking game, and I love it. I know her shooting percentage is way higher than it needs to be because she don't even shoot them that much. But when she do, I say when she do. See, that's who I was afraid of this whole game, bro. She may average like less than 20, but when she go against us, she goes stupid. Low key, it kind of pisses me off. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by
God.
Ogumake.
To be honest, I'm just glad that wasn't a turnover. Let's keep it real with you.
Pass to Collier. Williams. And the three off target.
Jeez, you can't keep letting people have open shots.
Here's Jefferson. And that one is hammered home.
I know you love the two-hand. Let's see it again. Hey, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. She got up for that joint. I was a little surprised off that one. She kind of got up for that joint. You gotta admit. We're still down. We're still down. But she kind of went up for that joint. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, they're going crazy, and these displays of strength, Blake, that you alluded to, can really put the
Call timeout.
Down 3. What do we expect? What are we expecting right now? Defensive wise.
Here's Jefferson.
It doesn't matter.
Bucket to bring them within one.
a good decision maker with a strong field.
I'll turn around with Silky.
She
We
can
got
spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Now here's Williams. She's covered by Brown.
Bro, one thing about if he's a Collier in the post, it's hard, bro. It's hard. I try not to fall for pump fakes and stuff like that, but under a minute in the fourth, how you expect me not to react to certain things, man? Like what? I'm just trying my hardest in the post, and she knows. She senses it. You feel me?
Jefferson left side. Brown.
Yeah, buddy. Tie game, yeah, buddy. My teammates are clutch, bro. Candace, she hit a clutch shot. Kia Nurse hit a clutch shot. Lexi Brown hit a clutch shot all within this season. Shit, I hit a clutch shot within this season. Matter of fact, 89, let's go. Man, listen. Listen. I ain't even bothered to take the blur off this joint. It's just so raw, bro. This shit is raw. Can you imagine? Place going crazy. All right, y'all. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Here's Williams. This one for three. Right between the eyes. Guys,
they've got enough time to
all right.
get a good
You know what?
shot. It has to be quick,
I'm done.
But it doesn't have to be.
I'm done, bro.
You can still catch.
They just didn't want me to win. I get it. I got it.
for the Lynx, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
All right, let's see the stats, man. I ain't do too bad. They didn't do too bad. Ah, fuck it.